Hey there, it's Johanna, and let's talk about needs. So, I have a rather difficult history with houseplants. I've always wanted to have one of those homes that's just filled with beautiful, thriving, healthy plants. And that's not how it's gone. So I used to fall in love with the little inexpensive plants that they'd set up those displays right by the checkout aisles at the store so that you would impulsively buy something when you were already kind of frazzled from your shopping trip. And I would take these new little friends home with me, totally disregarding that I didn't have anywhere that would give them even close to adequate light. And before long, I'd be forgetting to water them, sometimes for months at a time. And the more distressed they started looking, the more I ignored them. And, it's kind of amazing how much neglect some of those plants would endure, how long some of them hung on. But surviving, it's not the same as being fully alive. It's not the same as thriving. And I've realized that houseplants are not the only thing that I sometimes struggle to care for. I've really been realizing how often I say to myself, well, I shouldn't need that. And I don't judge plants for needing sunlight, for needing water, for needing nutrient-rich soil. But I have judged myself for having very human wants and needs. And, I've kind of turned it into, well, I shouldn't need anything more than like the bare minimum to survive. And there's not that much that we need to just stay alive. And at the same time, I do want to acknowledge that there are so many areas where I have way, way more than I absolutely need. But I noticed myself thinking, I shouldn't need that. I shouldn't need that. I want to know that the work I do matters to someone, but I shouldn't need that. I want just the mundane things I take care of day in and day out to be appreciated and acknowledged. But I shouldn't need that. I want to, have some fun and enjoy my life once in a while. Well, I definitely shouldn't need that, right? And, when I say to myself, I shouldn't need that, what I'm really kind of saying is it's not okay to want more than the bare minimum. It's not okay to be human, because somewhere along the way, I learned to equate needing as little as possible with being a better person. But, wanting and needing things, it's part of being human. And any time I've tried to deny myself more than, the bare minimum I possibly need, it usually doesn't help me be someone I like better. More often, I feel small, I feel incapable, I feel defensive and resentful. I often feel really tired and lonely. Because, it is just part of being human. Having some hope that our needs and also some of our desires will be fulfilled it's part of what we need to thrive. And I know this topic of needing it's a big one, and there's a lot tangled up in it. But for today, I'm curious for you. What does it mean? What do you think it means about yourself? What beliefs do you have about it? What it means about you when you have needs, when you have wants? And is there anywhere that you're telling yourself, yeah, I just shouldn't need that? So leave a comment, send me a message. I'd love to hear from you, and I will be back with more soon. In the meantime, remember, you can trust yourself.